Welcome to another episode of Signals from the Inside, where we decode the symptoms no one else can explain so you can finally understand what your body is trying to tell you. On today's episode, we are talking about where to start when you feel off without overwhelming yourself. And I'm your host, Maisie Lovett. So today I want to discuss with you guys if you feel off in your body, but you don't know where to start. Like, how do I know how to look for what my body is holding on to? How do I know if it's trauma related? How do I know if it's stress related? I think a lot of times women come in and we get to this space of we're ready to try new things, but we've tried so many new things and so many things that didn't work. And we feel like we're just circling dead ends or cul-de-sacs. You're just like going in a loop, turn around, go back this way, go left, go right. And that could be through different variations of things, whether it's new diets, new workouts, supplements or routines, or, workout programs, or just all the things. And usually we're chasing a what rather than chasing clarity, or rather than understanding clarity. And a lot of times when we get bogged down in all the what to do's, it just feels super overwhelming. And I think a lot of the reason of that is we're trying to fix the symptom, but we're trying to fix it without actually understanding what's causing it. So instead of doing more, this is where we need to look at simplistic ways to be able to create understanding in your body, or understanding of your body. So let's look at it in a few steps. Step number one, we have to be built on awareness. It's probably like, you probably heard this so many times in the health and wellness industry: awareness first, awareness first. We can't do it without that. But what are we being aware of? So I'm going to give you some practical things that you can be aware of, because I want you to start noticing these things. I want you to start paying attention to the cues your body is already giving you. So notice where you feel tension in your body, not just where do you feel pain, where do you feel tension, where do you feel tightness? When you feel pressured to do something, or pressured to be something, or be somewhere at a specific time. It could be as simple as maybe you're running 5 minutes late. Are we going to get there on time? Oh my God, we're going to be late. So now we're rushing. That's pressure. Where do you feel that tension in your body? How do you feel gripping onto the steering wheel? How do you feel moving through life? It's probably a bit more fast in some ways, but yet slower. Like we can't get there fast enough. What about whenever you feel on or unable to relax? Like you sit on the couch, do you feel like your butt cheeks are still clenched together? Again, your body is giving you these cues. So we have to be aware of what's happening first. Step two, remove the pressure. Easier said than done, right? Not everything needs to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist anyway. So if we look at it from the perspective of practice equals progression, then we will always be progressing and moving forward. Imagine if you were perfect, how boring that would be. Nothing new to learn, nothing new to do. We all like new things in some ways whenever we want it, but not every day needs to be on a plan. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to check off all the to-dos. The more pressure you put on your body, the more resistance you will have, and you'll feel it. Step three, support your body, not punish it. Instead of what do we need to fix, maybe it's what does my body need right now? What does my brain need right now? That shift alone can change a lot of things. Step four, get clarity. Because awareness is powerful, yes, but clarity creates the change. It's one thing to be aware of something, and then you're kind of like, okay, well, what do I do after I've noticed it? Maybe they don't have a clear picture. When you have a clear picture of what's going on in your body, it makes more sense. Your organs, your tissues, your cells, your systems, your functions, you don't need to be crowded with more information. At this point, it's direction. You have all the information you need. You just need direction. That's why when clients come to work with me inside of a stress map, it's clarity, it's direction, but it's also a plan that actually fits your body. So we are looking at organs, we are looking at systems, we are looking at functions, we're looking at symptoms, and we're decoding what the problem is. We're getting clear on when did this originate? Why is this happening? What does this date back to? What pattern did this create? And where do I go from here? Because it's one thing to know and then not do anything with it or not be able to. It's equipping you with practical steps that you can heal your own trauma too. That is why I invite you guys, for those of you who are listening, DM me map. Stop circling the problem. Actually solve it. Get clarity, get direction, get a plan that actually fits your body so you can look at what's really going on. But only if you're ready. Only if you're ready. And only if you're ready to stop having the same damn problem over and over. So I invite you guys to do that. And of course, if you love the information and the content that I'm putting out, go ahead, give me a like and share and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.